Can you guys hear us still?
I feel more handsome than you can? All right, we lost. This is just disaster. What's going on around here? Anyway, what were you saying?
But yeah, so
you're a coward.
I'll just tell you guys the story. I don't care. I don't need
go
a
ahead.
mic.
Go ahead.
It's an actual humiliating story. I hope you like it.
Tell them too.
I will tell you guys too.
Yeah.
I was eating. The story starts with me eating a hamburger. Not a very heroic act. I was at a Fat Burger with Jason Segel.
Everyone should clap.
You don't have to.
Nice. So Jason will be at home and then he feels bad.
It's true. Jason will be on the internet watching it on.
Is it weird to look at yourself during an interview?
I always look at myself during these. Anyway.
Okay, all right.
But I was eating a hamburger and we were outside, me and Jason Segel, in their lovely outdoor seating area. And in front of us there was two older cougars, I guess you would call them, and all of a sudden a homeless gentleman started accosting these women and trying to like steal their purses, kind of, and he was drunk. And at that moment, me and Jason Segel both had the strong reaction to stand up and do something about it. So he stood up with his fists and balls ready for action, and I literally stood up with my tray of food, wanting to move inside so I could just eat my hamburger in peace and not have to get involved with this woman accosting.
You got to work that into the movie. The yellow one. So you're saying you were born to play this character.
I was. That's honest. That's not even the most cowardly thing I have an even more cowardly story, if you can believe it. A more recent one. Man, I'm such a.
Tell them
I was filming a movie in Vancouver recently, and I was in a van on my way to hair and makeup. Also, the least heroic way to start a story ever. And suddenly, outside the van, a cop was trying to arrest this crackhead, and the crackhead started beating the crap out of the cop and like going for his gun, and I was just frozen in horror. I didn't know what to do. And before I could even register it, the driver of the van had leapt out and was just pounding the crap out of this homeless guy, and then took the cuffs from the cop and handcuffed the homeless guy in front of me. And then I got out of the van because it was safe at that point, and a bunch of other cops showed up and saw me standing with the guy and assumed I had something to do with it. And they said to the guy, we need to get your guys' statement because it was really, what happened here was crazy. And in front of all these cops and people, the driver goes, "I can't give you my statement now." And he points at me and he goes, "I got to get this guy to hair and makeup."
Wow. That's terrible.
And he did. He literally drove me to hair and makeup, like shaking from the adrenaline, and his hand was all broken, and he didn't even notice. I was like, "Dude, I think your knuckle's broken." He's like, "That was crazy." And then he dropped me off at hair and makeup, and he went back and gave me a statement.
I didn't even know they had crackheads in Canada. This is a revelation.
I know he must have snuck in. It was weird. He made it past security.
That is something.